How's it going, everyone? And welcome to the premiere episode of my Fisticuffs Friday, because that's what real gentlemen call it. Toodle pip. But no, on a serious note, I actually decided to start off a fighting game type series. So every Friday I'll be posting some footage from fighting games. I might just later rename it Fighting Game Friday. But yeah, I do like to play a bit of Marvel vs. Capcom, both 3 and 2 actually. I will also play Tekken 6, that's the latest Tekken that I've got. I haven't yet played Tag Tournament 2, but I'll be getting to that soon. And also Mortal Kombat. A bit of Street Fighter on the side, but more so those 3 games. But anyway, I thought I'd kick it off with some Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, as you may have seen by the menu, it's got like a comic booky type style, so if you're a big fan of comic books, then I'm sure you'll definitely like it. And also, if you can see in the character roster, there's quite a lot of X-Men themed characters, and that's mainly just because the previous games in the Versus series, well, it's like a long-running series, and it's the Versus series that they call it. But the previous one, there was like Marvel versus Capcom, and well, obviously this is Marvel vs. Capcom, but a lot of it was X-Men versus Street Fighter and such. So that's why there are a lot of X-Men characters. But anyway, I thought I'd just kick off the matches with Hsien-Ko, Taskmaster and Sentinel, and I decided to put it on very hard mode. Well, actually, I started off the game thinking, well, you know, maybe I'll just put it on very hard mode. It won't be too bad. I might be able to finish this quite quickly. But trust me, this goes on for quite a long time. So, well, even so, that I decided to put it into 2 separate parts. So, yeah, you'll be seeing the next part of it quite soon. But anyway, yeah. So I started off with Hsien-Ko. Now, I'm no fighting game expert, but to be honest, I think she is a really bad character in this game. She's got such poor mobility, slow on the ground, slow in the air rather. Her attacks don't do too much damage, although there is one loop that you can get your enemy into, which will pretty much be able to kill the strongest characters in one hit if you've got enough bars. But anyhow, I'll get to that later. But and she also has very low health, so she won't usually last for that long. Maybe 1 or 2 combos. 2 combos at max, I'd say. Especially with stronger characters. Unless you're playing against someone like Strider. But yeah, but I just still find her as a lot of fun to use, and I did enjoy playing as her in the original Vampire Savior games. So that's pretty much the only reason why I use her. She also has quite a good assist. It's like golden armor, where she pretty much has super armor. And if you don't know what super armor is, it's just basically when you can pretty much soak up the first attack, and it will still cause damage, but it won't cause you to move at all. So you can pretty much just carry on attacking, just like you want to. But yeah, and when she uses that golden armor move, she can actually be called in as an assist, and it's not. Actually, no, sorry. What am I talking about? Super armor is usually when you take the first hit, and then after you take, then you'll start to move a bit. Sorry, rather. But when she uses her golden armor move, she can't be moved at all. So it just makes it really effective, especially as an assist. But you probably won't see me using it much. I'm not sure why I didn't use it, but I don't know. I just preferred to. I usually prefer to use characters until they're dead, pretty much. But the thing about this game is that the gimmick to this game is that you can choose 3 characters per match, and those 3 characters can be switched throughout the match, so it can get pretty complex actually. Yeah, so I just finished the first round there. It dragged on for quite a amount of time actually, because, well, how long is that? 4 minutes. 4 minutes that is. Well, no, sorry, that's 4 minutes of recording so far, but it seemed to drag on for a little bit because in very hard mode, it's like the computer is like, I don't know, like an oracle or something. They can predict all your moves, and anyway. But yeah, and also I decided to choose Taskmaster. I think he's actually one of my favourites. He just feels, really, he's quite quick, and he's got quite a few damaging combos, and his health is quite good as well, so that helps. But yeah, he's got some nice long range attack, aim with Hawkeye, and he can also do quite a few counter moves, although he doesn't have a level 3, but he's not too bad without it anyway. Excuse me. Ooh. And right now I just used this Herald skin color, which is like a silver color. it's sort of, I think it's just there to mimic like Silver Surfer, because I think all of Galactus's minions have that silvery colour. But it's, yeah, it's a nice added effect, and that's unlocked through playing. It's unlocked through playing the I think it's called Heroes versus Heralds mode. Although not many people play it, but you have to pretty much take a side, and if your side wins, then you'll get a random Herald colour. It was just lucky that I managed to get Taskmaster. But yeah. So anyway, with the main game mechanics, as I was saying, the gimmick to this is that you can choose 3 people, and you can you can change into them throughout the match. You can like tag them in and out, and there's quite a variety of ways to do it, such as an air exchange, I think it's called. Well, yeah, it's like when you get up into the air, and you press any direction and the A button. This will be the X button on the PS3 version. It will just do an air exchange type move where you'll switch into your other character. But the catch is that the opponent can counter it if they correctly predict the direction that you put in on the D-pad. So say if I put forward and the opponent put forward and pressed A at the same button combo at the same time, then they would break out of it. So it's sort of like a high risk, high reward type thing, and you can drum up quite a lot of damage. Oh my god, what is happening to the bottom of the screen? It's like, I don't know, it's like a glitch in the Matrix or something. I don't know what's happening there. You see, Wesker, that's what happens. That's what happens when you dress up as Agent Smith. You start causing some Matrix problems. But anyhow, I'm not really sure why it's lagging that much. I hope it's not picking up on the camera. Anyhow, and also for my final character, I decided to choose the notorious Sentinel. Well, actually, he was very much hated in the second Marvel vs. Capcom game, just because he was so powerful. He had super armor. In his flight mode, he was just so fast, so it didn't really matter about his ground mobility. It's just his air mobility was great. And the thing about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is that the flight modes lasted quite a lot more time, whereas in this game it only lasts for what, like, I think it's only like 3 seconds or something, or 3 or 5 seconds or something. I can't remember, but it's really not that long. But yeah, he's definitely been toned down a bit. I can't say the same for when he was first in the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because honestly he was just so overpowered before they patched the game. But yeah, no, they've made quite a few changes, and now his health is, well, it's pretty much laughable for his size. I mean, that huge Sentinel robot, I don't even think he has 1 million health. Maybe something like 600,000 or 800,000 or something. But it's not all that good, his health now. There are so many more characters that have better health and better mobility as well. But I still like to play as him. I think he's a fun character. Now, I know a lot of you may be wondering, why did I choose to play offline? Well, at the moment, I just got the gold membership, and I just started playing this game again, so I sort of wanted to use it as a warm-up round. But that's just one of the reasons why. The other reason is because the game, it just seems to lag quite a lot, to be honest, and there aren't many people that play from the UK, or at least I can't find that many people from the UK. And when I'm forced to play against people from America, the game just usually lags so much. It's just ridiculous. It's just completely ridiculous. But anyway, oh wow, I can't believe it. I've been commentating for like what, 8 minutes now? Yeah, well, nearly 9 minutes, and I haven't even mentioned anything to do with the match. So right now I'm up against Wesker, Rocket Raccoon, and Iron Fist. Iron Fist and Rocket Raccoon are actually new characters added into this game from the standard Marvel vs. Capcom 3 version. Actually, there were, I think it was 12 new characters. Yeah, 12 new characters added. 6 from Capcom and 6 from Marvel. And yeah, as I was saying, Iron Fist and Rocket Raccoon are one of them. To be honest, I'm not too much of a comic book guy, but I think Iron Fist got his powers. I think he had to defeat a dragon or something like that, and he managed to get his powers. I don't know the full story, but this is just what I can remember. So anyway, here is Captain America in one of his many costumes. Yeah, he has quite a few costumes in this. That's another thing I like about this game. As you can see, Ghost Rider as well. He has like a Fantastic Four costume. Again, I'm not a huge comic book fan, but it's just a nice touch. It's just small things like that, like costumes and all that. And definitely not DLC costumes. Yeah, they actually make you pay for them. Although I think there was a glitch to get DLC costumes for free at one point, but I think that was patched a long time ago. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'd try out Sentinel for the first time because it just seemed like in all the other games I barely ever played as him, and you know I can't be neglecting Sentinel. I have to get him into some good use. Unfortunately, I got smacked around the place with Spencer's bionic arm. I mean, come on, let's be honest. How could he lose? He has a bionic arm. Did you really expect me to win? But nah, I just thought I'd try him out for a bit. But unfortunately, he didn't get much screen time. But don't worry, in the next match I'll definitely show some more of him off. Now, oh yeah, and another thing that I forgot to mention is the tag mechanic. Not tagging, but an actual tag. So when you tag in your character, like you just saw Ghost Rider jump into the screen, that's activated by pressing the left or right bumper to call in the first or last character respectively. And what it does is pretty much just a short attack, which you can choose from one of 3 moves, and it can be really useful, such as because it gives you uses such as extending combos, like an off the ground combo, like you see with me using Sentinel. I use like a rocket punch move, and that allows me to just pretty much hit my opponents off of the ground and continue the combo for like much more damaging things. And that is the 3rd match over. I think it's the 3rd match, and I can't believe I've only been on 3 matches in 11 minutes. It's just ridiculous. Right. And now we have Hagar from Final Fight. Final Fight, not Final Fright. Yeah, it sounded weird, like some dodgy horror movie. But big problem about this is that Strider assist. He will just hit you from anywhere on the screen. I mean, you can counter it if you time your attack, but the timing window is just so small. You really have to time it well. But no, basically when I go into flight mode, since I can't block when I'm in flight mode, the Strider assist will just kick me straight down to the ground if I don't, like, there we go. Like, it'll kick me straight down to the ground if I don't time my attacks well enough. But anyway, finally managed to get a hit on his assist. And the thing is, when you hit an assist, they actually take more damage than when they're the main character on screen. So that's always something you should try and do. If someone that spams assists a lot, just try and get out some hyper combos, because the chances are they'll probably die in a few hits. So just try as hard as you can. And I honestly can't believe I got hit by that floating heads level 3 twice in a row. Yeah, quite embarrassing. But yeah, Strider is another new character. He's a ninja from the arcade series known as Strider. Great game, actually. Well, I've only played the first one, haven't played the second one. I haven't heard all that many good things about the second one, but I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try sometime. But yeah, there's also a new Strider game that was released. Well, it's going to be released by Capcom quite soon. Well, actually no, I don't want to speak too soon, because you know how a lot of these games get delayed. But yeah, no, it looks alright, and maybe I'll show some footage of it and commentate on it. But let's get back to Marvel vs. Capcom, because I think I've gone so far off course. I can't even remember what I was speaking about. If you had your eyes closed, you probably wouldn't realise I'm commentating over Marvel vs. Capcom. But anyway, so right now I'm tagged back in Hsien-Ko, because all my other characters were defeated. And as I was telling you about her poor mobility, MODOK on the other hand has great mobility, so this might be quite a bit of a struggle for me. But no, I activated X Factor, and X Factor is pretty much a mode. It's like a last resort type attack. So the fewer characters you have left, the stronger your X Factor will be. So since we both have one character, our damage will be multiplied by such a large amount. We won't take any chip damage, and you can pretty much just move faster. So there we have it. There's my final punch of the match. It was a very close match there, and and I was just, you know, quite lucky to win there actually. But take it away, Hsien-Ko. Anyway, thanks for watching this first part. I will be uploading the second part soon, and just comment, rate and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and I shall see you later. Peace. Peace. I said peace, like, you know, peace out. Yeah, I'm leaving now.